Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I would so totally love that. And if you're returning, how you doing? In today's video, I'm going to be pressure canning some tomatoes, grape tomatoes. Okay, and I'm going to be putting some garlic in with it. And my favorite spice to go with tomatoes is basil. So I'm going to be getting my my mason jars out of the oven. So let me do that. And I'm going to be raw packing my tomatoes. So, and with this, you got to act fast. You really do. You got to act fast. So, I'm going to be doing this. And what you got to do first is with pints, you got to add in a tablespoon of lemon juice. Bottled lemon juice is best. Okay. And then you want to add in your salt. That's if you want to add salt. You don't have to. Okay. And then you want to start putting in your tomatoes. And then I want to add just a few garlic cloves. Okay. Oh, spillage. Now, if you're going to be using quarts for tomatoes, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, okay? And I don't like to add too much salt, so I'm just using a 1/4 teaspoon. Oh, owie hot. Burn it. Ouch. I have a few left over, so let me fit these in. Now you want to put some boiling water in this next. So let me go get the boiled water. When you add your boiled water, you want to leave about 1/2 inch headspace. About 1 inch, I guess. Really, it all depends on how much you're adding how many tomatoes and stuff like that you're adding. Now I'm going to be adding some basil, which is my favorite spice to have with tomatoes. Okay, now you want to get your air bubbles out. Hot jars, hot jars. When you do this, you're going to see your liquid go down. So you're going to want to add, if enough liquid goes down, like see with this one, that went down significantly. So you want to add just a little bit more water. Yeah, they're all going down significantly, so I'm going to add a little bit more water. Now you want to prepare the rims of the jars with a paper towel with some vinegar on it. This way it ensures that there's no remnants of food on the rims, so your jars will seal properly. Now take the rest of your vinegar and dump it in your pressure canner. Now take your lids, okay, and your lid grabber. Now tomatoes, when you put them in the pressure canner, it takes 25 minutes. And for my altitude, I will be at 10 pressure. So let's get the lids going. The rings, the lid rings, I should say. And let's tighten those up. Okay. Now we're going to bring it over to the pressure canner. put the lid on. Now, what you're going to see is this little guy right here. Okay, this is called the nipple. And this is going to start to go fizzle, 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 and then it'll pop up. Okay, and this has to steam for 10 minutes straight. You're going to see a steady stream of steam come up. And when that happens, you're going to put this little guy on there. Okay, and then right here, this has to get up to the 10. And once that reaches the 10, set your timer for 25 minutes. And then once that reaches the 25-minute mark, you got to take this off the heat. I'm using a glass top stove, but once this reaches the 25-minute mark, okay, and it's done cooking, hang on, phone. Okay, husband's got the phone. Now, once that reaches the 25-minute mark and it's done cooking, okay, you want to remove this from the heat. But if you have a glass top stove like I do, don't drag it across the stove because this will literally scratch you up like no tomorrow. So you want to lift it up as much as you can and just remove it and put it to the side, okay? And then you let it sit. I generally let it sit until I can't hear this bubbling anymore. And you'll actually hear it bubble. And that takes, I want to say, depending on how much is in here, between 20 and 30 minutes. Now I only have 5 jars in here, so about 20 minutes. And then it'll stop bubbling. And then that's when you can release this, okay? But when you lift the lid, lift it away from your face and your arms because you can seriously burn yourself, okay? And you don't want that. So as soon as this starts and the steam comes up for 10 minutes straight, put this little guy on. This little, I call it a doohickey, or if you want to call it a whatchamacallit, then this little nipple here will start to go jump up and down, and then it'll stick straight up. This will go to 10, and then you want to lower your thermostat on your stove down to a low medium. Now on some stoves that low medium will be at number 4. So keep that in mind. Because see, with my stove, see how it just goes low to high, okay, on one side, but on the other side it's numbered. So on a lot of stoves all of the dials are numbered, but your low medium would be about here, number 4, okay? So that's what you want to keep in mind, all right? So once this gets up to 10, I'll start filming again so you can see that it starts at 25 minutes. And then once it's done, I'll show you the end product. Okay, so hang in there. I'll be back. Okay, I wanted to show you what goes on when the pressure is just about to start building. Remember this nipple I was telling you about? See how it's fizzling and bubbling and sizzling? Any minute now, it's going to go pop. And as soon as that pop happens, that's when this pressure gauge is going to start to go up. And then once it reaches that 10 pressure mark, lower the temperature on your stove. And then that's also when you want to start your timer for 25 minutes for tomatoes, as soon as it gets to that 10. That's really spitting and sputtering. Come on, little fella. Jeez. Almost. Okay, now it's up. So now the pressure gauge is going to start to go up. Can you see that? Trying to stay focused. There it goes. It's going to start to go up, and this will take a few minutes. About 5 minutes it'll take to get to that 10. So once it gets there, I'll let you know. Okay, now we are at the 10 pressure mark. So I'm going to turn this down to low medium. Set my timer, 25 minutes, and we're off. We'll be back with the finished product. Okay, and now for the finished product of the tomatoes and the garlic. And this is what they look like. And you'll know that the jars have been sealed once you start to hear them pop. Okay, everyone, that's all for this video. Please like, share, comment. I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day and be safe. Bye.